things that everybody was using. We love our wind spinners around here, without a doubt. They give you vertical. They also, if we were outside, and it has been very windy lately around here, you are going to get movement and color with this. This is the sunflower. This one is from Marigold. Marigold is our collection on QVC, Hours and Hours Alone, that brings you a smile. It's the pop of color. These are great gift ideas. There was originally 2 choices in this. There's only one choice now, the sunflower. It's 75 inches tall, so it's a big one. It's a hammered metal flower wind spinner. It's on sale, saving you $14. And you can get it home for $21.67 if you want to go ahead and do something like that. Fewer than 200 remain. You know, I was wondering, ours is backwards. Okay. Yeah. So this piece would be yellow. Okay. And here, I'll show you. It's not the end of the world. It happens in life. That should be facing this. So this front layer is correct, and this back layer would just be sort of a second layer of that. So you can think about that as well when you're ordering it. This is a great price, $65. Many times a wind spinner, because other people, Plow and Hearth has lots of beautiful wind spinners, but you know, it's a little bit more expensive, especially when they get this large. All right. Oh, here you're going to see the correct one. I should have known. Jennifer Baker. She is a small business owner. She is our go-to girl when it comes to Marigold and everything bright and sunny. Happy first day of spring, my friend.
I know. I'm like, bring it on. It is so nice outside today. The sun is shining.
Is it nice outside?
It is. It's really nice. The sun's shining. There's a little bit of a breeze blowing. It's like the perfect day to go take a walk. And like, what better day to present a sunflower wind spinner? It's so perfect. So mine has this front piece right here. I think you guys are missing that there in the studio. But yeah, when you have this, there's 3 layers. We have a beautiful front piece that's stationary. And then we have 2 spinning wheels in the back. The first one is smaller, and that has your colors of yellow and orange and like a beautiful red. And then this back wheel has yellow with a little bit of green. I don't know if you can see that in there. There's green at the very base, and they spin independently of each other. So when the breeze starts going, you don't need very much. This will start going right away. These can spin in the same direction, in opposite directions. It's totally up to what Mother Nature wants to do. And this is 75 inches tall, over 6 feet tall. Now, I've taken the middle stake out of mine, and I've made mine about 50 inches tall. So that way I can stand next to it and not look like a little gnome next to mine. So if you want to do that and put it in a planter, like we have beautiful wooden barrel planters that these fit perfectly inside of. That's what I have on mine right now. If you can do that, or you can put this in a beautiful place in your yard where you need some color and some perpetual motion. This is made out of hammered metal. So if I pause mine for a second, and maybe they can show it in the studio or online, the design on this is beautiful. It's all metal construction, fade resistant, rust resistant, and it has this really gorgeous hammered metal texture to it. So we've done, there it is, look at that. And we've done like a glaze over it. So that way there's dark recessed areas, and then there's lighter, brighter areas. So when you do a glaze over something that has texture, it just settles into all the nooks and crannies and really brings out that contrast. I love that.
You know, it's so 3-dimensional. I apologize. Ours is a little bit askew.
Okay.
But when you look at yours, you have that front presentation, like the center where all the seeds are, and then you have the backdrop of moving independent. It's color, it's light, it's immediate fun in your garden. I mean, in my garden, I could definitely put this near, and I have one near my shed, because there's not a lot going on there, and it kind of, instead of a wreath on the door, kind of draws your attention. Lots of people, when I go for a walk in my little town, I can see people who have wind spinners, and I know they must have bought them from QVC because it really sets your, it's curb appeal. It sets your house apart,
It does. It really does. And what's nice is that you can get this variable height. You can put it at its full height of 75 inches, again, over 6 feet tall. This is the tallest wind spinner we've ever done in the Marigold collection. This is the first time that we've done one that's been super tall. And what's great about it is if you want it at that shorter height, all you have to do is just take out that middle stake. There is assembly required, but we send you instructions. It's very easy. You'll have it up and running in no time. There's a couple wheels to put together and you're all good to go. But this is the biggest wind spinner that we've done in the collection. And there you see that 4-pronged stake with the center stake in the middle for good stability and keeping that in the ground so it doesn't go anywhere when the wind starts blowing. So just think again about those places where you need a little extra something, some motion, some color, a pop.
How about with the yellow gnome? It would be adorable.
Oh,
you know what?
Yeah.
You know what else, Jen? If you've ever had the opportunity to grow sunflowers, I think it's a really cool thing to do with your kids and your grandkids or with yourself. And I have grown them. You have to buy dwarf ones if you're going to put them in a pot. Otherwise, there's not enough for them to root and they'll fall over. But you can find those. But if you're going to do full-size sunflowers, just put the seeds down and everything. They come up pretty quickly. The only challenge is that squirrels love them, but that's okay because once they come up, their heads get heavy, and then squirrels, depending on the kind, if you get like the super big ones, they can come up and kind of run up the stem of the sunflower. But this would be so cool with a bunch of sunflowers in your garden or even in your garden, and maybe the motion will help keep the birds away from it. And the critters away from it. And these aren't hard to put together. You don't have to worry about that at all. But immediate, and this is going to last. We could leave it out even in the middle of winter now that we're in spring.
Yeah, it's weather resistant. So when there's no color right now, I think it was Leslie was just talking about, you can have beautiful motion, beautiful color. This isn't going to fade on you. It's rust resistant, weather resistant. It'll last all through the season.
Love it. Keep bringing these. This is a really good price, too.
I'm on it.
All right. I knew you would be. Jen, thanks so much. Enjoy that nice day out there. Happy first day of spring.
Oh, you too, Kat. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, I got a project for you.